Hello to anyone that stumbled upon this. I think it was probably a bit jarring there. But it's Bastion. And apparently I can't alt-tab out of it because it'll mute everything.
Proper story
okay.
is supposed to start at the beginning.
Oh,
Ain't so simple with this one.
Gotta have subtitles on.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Yes, it did.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines.
Feels like I should talk a bit about this game. But it's been so long since I last actually played it. You know, it's pretty sure it's the same people as Hades and Transistor.
He sets foot inside one of Salamia's famous watering holes.
Played or
inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking dip. Then kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery, gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
I can't remember if I'm supposed to just die here or not.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Yeah, I was on my way.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest men in the land.
Definitely didn't read all of that.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Okay. Yep. Target to target. Ooh.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
I think I'll take this one.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. Bad time to run out of black tonic.
There we go.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
wouldn't I just break these ahead of time?
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Puts him out of his misery. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
I can't really go that way.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. Well, down he goes. Down toward the Bastion.
Damn it. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to keep it running.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Oh, this game's just
Kid
still
wonders
holds
what to
up.
build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Guess I should have done the distillery first, though.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands. The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots. He's focused, he's armed, and he's off.
Okay, kind of like a puzzle. One, two, three, four, five. I don't know.
Perfect shot just happens in a flash.
This is disappointing.
Puts on the right solid performance.
Of course. I mean, 5 shots is what I was aiming for there.
He returns with some of the materials we need. Ain't always much to say.
I mean, I'm going back to do it again.
Kid ain't had enough of the Breakers' barracks. Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too. He's feeling real proud of that show.
What was that?
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breakers' challenge.
It's a lot bigger than I remember. Alright. Get that core.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Yeah, except I want to get other stuff.
Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Okay.
And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Gershel scumbag.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight.
Alright, that was rough on me.
The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
Okay.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Text scribble foes and deal damage over time. I like that. Or more crit chance.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
I guess I can do either or.
With a good length of meat-gut, that bow's like new again.
I do like the damage over time stuff. Okay, I would. Down. There we go.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Go with this one.
Cinderbrick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Oh, whoops. I thought I had the,
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Well, not that far down.
Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of this stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
I got so many allies, it don't even matter.
Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. spices from the motherland, tax-free. It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Excuse me.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Feels unnecessary killing them. They weren't going after me.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. Dread rum's brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor. A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Of course, I fit the
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Oh, challenge, cool.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up and make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Slippery little devils. Place gets awful slick sometimes.
I'm sorry. Can I do this one again?
Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Are they supposed to be like this? Like so far away?
Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
There's something don't seem right on this. This is so dumb. Why is there not just a restart, for the love of God? Oh, okay, there is.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts try to flee on instinct. Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others. Kid makes short work of them things.
Jeez.
The ranch was always looking for good help.
Ain't happening.
There's always more squirts to go around.
Edit, son of a bitch. Why does the throwing suck? I might need to look at the upgrades again. probably doing worse than the time that I actually succeeded. Get the hell out of here. Check what my options are for abilities, because
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch,
some ass.
smelling good and ripe.
I need money. That is still some ass.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for them, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Quick and careful is the only way to go. Sky bridges link the path together. Whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
No. God damn it.
Kid's been down the path enough times that it's feeling real familiar.
Yeah, sure.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for them. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. Quick and careful is the only way to go.
Funny game.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for boys and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. These wires to toss those things plenty far away.
Whoa, now.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
What a good that does me.
So he
Holy
didn't
shit.
find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we build. War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Ever level up again? Nope.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. Most trappers couldn't get through without a few scrapes. A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Something just
Kid
feels
decides
off for
to
some
keep working
reason.
his aim and footwork on the shingle. Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines. Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
It's probably, probably need to damage up. What? Which one did I miss? It was on the first path? I feel like it was on the first path. Yeah, it was the first path. And we didn't fall.
Master trappers got what they needed for a better hunt. The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the shingle.
The green tinted ones suck. Just saying. I would like to go up.
Kid carves through all of them in a flash.
Heck yeah. Alright. One more stage.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
Put him to sleep.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
And here I was
The
trying to avoid
calamity
doing
took
that.
everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
I think I just killed someone. Or destroyed a body.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Gotta be careful where I'm rolling.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
He said the magic word, though.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. Sometimes a single look says it all. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Allegedly.
Well, look what we have here. The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Okay, basically achievements. It is a fairly short game. Oh, it's not easy to abuse, I feel.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. Ah, come on, give the little tack a break. Kid's ready to slice him up and pound him to bits if they get in his way.
Okay, that should be fairly easy, I feel. Just need someone tanky enough.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
I'm gonna see if there's any proving grounds to do
We
first.
tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Doesn't look like it.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
New weapon then. Okay. For now, I'm done. So, next in the main menu. Yeah, I got not much to say. It's just late. I needed, wanted to do something quick. I've been thinking about this game since I played Transistor. Kind of. So yeah. I'm gonna stop stalling. If anyone's watching, thanks for watching. And until next time, have a good one.